Okay, students, so let us see the next problem. The question is a semicircular plane of diameter 60 mm has its straight edge on VP and inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Draw the projection of the plane when its surface is inclined at 45 degrees to VP. So this is the question. Now we are going to construct a semicircle. Condition is edge. We should start the problem on VP. You have to construct a semicircle on VP. The condition is edge should be on VP. Here they mention semicircle diameter is 60 mm and they mention two angles 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. Draw the projections means we have to construct front view and top view. So this is the reference line. Above the reference line you are going to construct front view. Below the reference line you are going to construct top view, right? So this is the vertical plane, this is the horizontal plane. So in vertical plane only we have to construct semicircle, no? Right? Condition is edge, right? So let us start the problem. You have to construct the semicircle. The condition is edge should be on VP, right? So diameter is how much? 60 mm. First construct 60 mm line, mark the midpoint, right? Now keep your compass here, take this radius, keep your compass here, take this radius and draw the semicircle, right? So anyway I have constructed a semicircle here. Construct the semicircle. Construct the semicircle. Diameter is 60 mm. Now you have to divide this semicircle into 6 equal parts, right? So keep your protractor here, right? Like this: 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. You have to divide into 12 equal parts, right? So anyhow I divided here, just I am drawing the lines: 30, 60, 90, 120 and 150, right? So let us write down here: A, B, C, D, E, F and G, right? Now after that what we have to do? Leave 5 mm gap. Leave 5 mm gap. Draw the reference line of any length. Draw the reference line of any length. Name it as X, Y, vertical plane, horizontal plane. Right? Now after that, from every corner of the semicircle, G and A, project the line till reference line. F and B, project the line till reference line. Right? E and C, project the line till reference line. Next D, project the line till reference line. Right? So from every corner of the semicircle you have to project the lines till the reference line. Right? Now what is the point name here? This point name is here A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash. Right? And here the point name is G of A, and here the point name is F of B, and here the point name is E of C, and here the point name is D. Right? Now you have to construct a straight line from A to D. Right? So this is our initial position. Right? So we have constructed step 1 here, step 2 here. Now you have to construct step 3 here. Right? Let us read the next part of the question. Next part is here: straight edge on VP inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Now see here, actually we have to follow this method, right? If you are constructing the step 1 here, 2 will be here, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Right, this is to a vertical plane and this is to a horizontal plane. If you are starting the problem in vertical plane, the ending should be in horizontal plane, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6, it looks like a sinusoidal curve, right? Here 1, here 2. Next, third step you should draw here, right? So if you see the next part of the question is 30 degrees 2 HP. See, 2 HP means I should construct the angle here, right? Actually, I should construct here, the angle I should construct here, but in question they gave here, right? See, in such cases, see the next part of the question. When its surface is inclined at 45 degrees to VP. So 45 degrees to VP means I will construct here. Right, so first draw this 45 degrees to VP here, then next draw 30 degrees to HP. See, in order to make confusion, the questions will give like this. See, to avoid confusion, first draw this one, you will get some idea, right? So third step you should construct here. In order to construct third step, first you have to take 45 degrees to VP, right? So measure this line from G to D. Measure this line from G to D. Mark any point on the reference line. Mark any point on the reference line. Just place your protractor there and mark here 45 degrees. Mark here 45 degrees, right? So let us see how we will construct this one. So length will be how much? Length is here 30, right? So with 45 degrees, I am constructing here 30 mm. I am constructing here 30 mm, right? Now you see here 0 and here 1.6, 2.7. So I will mark the points here 0, 1.6, 2.7 and 3. I am marking the points here. What is the first point here? G of A. I will write here G1 of A1. Second point here F of B, F1 of B1. Third point is here E of C. I will write here E1 of C1. Last point is G. I will write here D1. Right? Simply what we are doing, we are measuring this line and we are drawing here with an angle of 45 degrees. Right? So you should mark the points correctly. Right? Measure the distances correctly and mark the points. Now after that, you know the process. From every corner of this semicircle, you should draw horizontal lines of any length. From every corner of this semicircle, you should draw the horizontal lines of any length. Right, now after that, G to G point. G to G, I will name this point as G1 dash. Next A to A, I will name this point as A1 dash. Next F of B. From F, I will project a line till F point and I will write this point as here F1 dash. Next B point is there, no, I will write here B1 dash. Right, then next E to E. I will write this point as E1 dash and I will write this point as C1 dash. Then next D to D, I will write this point as D1 dash. Right, now if I join all these points, first I will draw the diameter of the semicircle. Then next, simply by hand I will draw A dash, B dash, C dash, E dash, F dash, G dash. Right, I will get the semicircle here. Sorry. Right, so this is your middle position. Let us see the last position. So last position, now we have to construct 30 degrees to HP. See, I started 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 5 I should draw here. In order to construct 5, the angle should be inclined to HP. So inclined to HP, the angle is here 30 degrees. 30 degrees to HP. Same, leave some distance. Mark a point on the reference line. Right? Now you should mark an angle of 30 degrees. Right? So rub these remaining extension lines. Right? Mark a point on the reference line. Place your protractor on this point. Take 30 degrees. Right? Now how much the length will be? What I said, in order to construct third step, assume that the second step was in a box. Right? So I am assuming this. I am writing here this one. This is the end of the semicircle 2. See, from D here this is the line now. So I am naming it as here 3. Right? So same I am extending here. This is as here 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 is a box. Right? Same box I will construct here with an angle of 30 degrees. First I will measure this 1, 2. 1, 2 will be diameter 60 only, no? So first I will draw here 60 mm line. I will draw 60 mm line. Right? So this is 1 and 2. After that 2, 3. 2, 3 here. How much it was here? 23. 2 to 3 distance is I got here 23. So what I will do, I will place my protractor on second point. First I will mark 90 degrees angle. Right? Then I got here, this is here 22. I will draw here 22. Right? So this is 3. Again 3 to 4. 3 to 4 is diameter only, no? So diameter is 60. Just I will place my protractor on this third point. I will mark 90 degrees. Right? After that I will draw a line which is equal to 60 mm. This is 4. At last I will join this 1 and 4. So I constructed the box here with an angle of 30 degrees and here the angle is 45 degrees. Right? So I constructed the box. Now you see, in between 1 and 2, how many lines are there? Draw all these lines here. See, first thing is, this is the midpoint line, no? So what I will do, first I will mark the midpoint. 60 mm midpoint is 30. 60 mm midpoint is 30. So first I will draw this 30 mm. Right? After that I will measure this distances. See, from 0 to this is 0.5. This is 1.5. Right? So same distances I will mark here. 0.5, 1.5. Right? So same 0.5. Right? And next here 1.5. Right? In between 1 and 2, how many lines are there? Just I am marking the points here. Same here also. 0.5, 1.5, 3, 0.5, 1.5 and 3. First I have marked the middle line. Then next, from first line to second line, how much is the distance? From second line to third line, how much is the distance? Same distance is here also, no? So that's why I marked the point. Then I am joining these two lines. Right? Now in between 2 and 3, how many lines are there? In between 2 and 3. See, in 2 lines are there. So what are distances in between 2 and 3? 1.1 and here 1.9. 1.1 and here 1.9. Right, so same here I will mark 1.1, 1.9. Right, I will draw a line. After marking distances, I will draw the line. Right, now you see in between 1 and 2 how many lines are there I have constructed here. In between 2 and 3 how many lines are there I have constructed here. Right, now construct the semicircle here. See, anyway this 1 2 is your A2 dash and G2 dash. Right, so mark the points here. This is A2 dash, this is G2 dash. Right, A2 dash, G2 dash. Now B2 dash, C2 dash, D2 dash, E2 dash, and here F2 dash. Mark the points in this manner. Right, so join here A, B, C, D, E, F. You will get the semicircle. Right, now after constructing that, what we have to do, from all the points you should draw the projection lines. Right, so from F of B you should draw the projection line. From E of C you should draw the projection line. From D you should draw the projection line. Right, so same process. First point is G. From G I will draw a perpendicular line till point G. I will name it as here G2. From F draw a perpendicular line till F point and write here this point is here F2. From C draw a perpendicular line till C point, name it as C2. From D draw a perpendicular line till D point, name it as D2. From C draw a perpendicular line, name it as C2. From B draw a perpendicular line, name it as B2. C, B and B. Next from A, again the A point and A point is here only, no, so I am writing here A2. Right, so now I will join this A2 G2. Right, if you join all these points you will get the shape of the semicircle. Right, so this is your problem. After completion of your problem, take height 5 mm and write down here this is your front view. Take height 5 mm and write down this is your top view. Right, so after completion of your problem, don't forget to write initial position, middle position and final position. Right, you should write here compulsory all these position names. So this is your initial position, middle position, and this is your final position. Right, so in this question they mention the semicircle diameter, no, so draw the extension line, draw the dimensional line, closed and filled arrow marks. Right, diameter 60 mm. Right, so this problem is very important, very important. Please practice this problem. Right, so let us see the last one. Right, so this is your question. This is another important problem. A circular lamina of 60 mm diameter rests on HP on a point 1 on the circumference. The lamina is inclined to HP such that the top view of it is an ellipse of minor axis 35 mm. The top view of the diameter through point 1 makes an angle of 45 degrees with VP. Draw its projections and determine the angle made by the lamina with HP. This is the problem, right? Now, by seeing the question, we have to understand where we have to start the problem, right? So, in this question, clearly they mention that a circular lamina is resting on HP, right? So, you have to construct a circle on HP. Here they mentioned one more condition, that 0.1 on the circumference. So, let us see what is this. So, with diameter 60 mm, construct the circle. See, anyway I have constructed here. I am doing dark here. Construct the circle. If diameter is 60, you have to construct the circle with radius 30 mm. Right. So first construct the circle. Right. Now divide this circle into 12 equal parts. So you know how to divide a circle into 12 equal parts. Right. So after dividing the circle into 12 equal parts, right, write down here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Now you see, we are constructing a circle on HP such that the point 1 on circumference should rest on HP. See, point 1 is resting on HP. After constructing the circle, leave 5 mm gap, right? Draw the reference line of any length, right? Name it as XY, vertical plane and horizontal plane, right? So after constructing circle, you know this, from point 1 project the line till the reference line. 2 and 12, 3 and 11, 4 and 10, 5 and 9, 6 and 3, and this is here 7, right? So what is the point name here? 1 dash, 2 dash of 12 dash, 3 dash of 11 dash, 4 dash of 10 dash, 5 dash of 9 dash, 6 dash of 8 dash, and this is here 7 dash. Right. Now from point 1 to point 7, you should draw a straight line. Right. Now, so this is 1, this is 2, this is completed. Right. Now actually we should draw a third one here. Right. But in question you see the lamina is inclined to HP. The lamina is inclined to HP, but here they didn't mention how much the angle was. Simply he was saying it is inclined to HP, right? But they mentioned one condition, that the top view of it is an ellipse. Front view, top view. Top view of the circle looks like an ellipse of minor axis 35 mm. So this is your major axis, right? You know, larger length is your major axis and smaller length is your minor axis, right? So what they are saying here, the top view of the circle looks like an ellipse of minor axis 35 mm. So what I am doing here, now you see, this is the 10th point. Now from 10th point I am projecting the line, right? And this is the 4th point. Now from 4th point I am projecting the line, right? Now I am drawing a major axis, right? This is your major axis. Minor axis is 35, right? So from this point I am constructing 35 mm line. This is minor axis, and I am constructing 35 mm line. This is the minor axis. See, that means major axis length is 60 mm, minor axis is 35 mm, right? And now join this one, right? Now from every corner of the circle 11 and 9 project the line, 12 and 8 project the line, 1 and 7 project the line, 2 and 6 project this line till here, and next last one is 3 and 5, join this 3 and 5. After that, here they said that it is inclined to HP, but we don't know the angle here, right? So what I am doing, I am projecting this corner, right, of any length. Of any length I am projecting, and I am projecting this corner till the reference line, right? Now what I am doing, this is the diameter of 60 mm, right? So from 1 dash to 7 dash, I am taking this distance with compass. I am keeping my compass here and I am drawing the arc on this line, right? Now I am joining this one, right? Now from 1 to 2, how much is the distance? 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Measure these distances either with scale or with compass. See, already I have marked here, right? So mark the distances on that line, right? Now what is the point name here? 1 dash. Now I will write here 1 of 1 dash, 2 1 dash of 12 1 dash, 3 1 dash of 11 1 dash, 4 1 dash of 10 1 dash, 5 1 dash of 9 1 dash, 6 1 dash of 8 1 dash, and this is here 7 1 dash, right? So this is your 1 dash. From 1 to 1 I am marking the point here 1 of 1. Next 2 and 12, no? From 2 and 12 I will project a line. See, 12th point from 2 and 12, right? So from 2 I am projecting a line. See, 2 and 2. This is the second point, naming it as 2 1. Next 12th point, no? This is 12 1. Right? Then next from 3 and 11 I will project a line. See, 3, this is 3, name it as 3 1. This point is 11 1. Then next 4 and 10. From 4 I will draw a line, 4 to 4. I will name this part as 4 1 and this part as here 10 1. Then next 5 and 9. From 5 I will project a line till 5th point, 5 to 5, 5 1, and here 9 1, 9 to 9. Then next 6 and 8, right? So 6 point, this is 6, name it as 6 1. 8 point, this is 8 1, and 7 to 7, this is the point 7 1. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, like that, right? So after that, now join all these 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, 7 dash, 8 dash, 9 dash, 10 dash, 11 dash, and 12 dash. See, it looks like an ellipse. That is the question. The top view of a circle looks like an ellipse, right? So this is the second position. Now coming to third position. Now you see here, the top view of the diameter through point 1 makes an angle of 45 degrees with VP. Now see how I am constructing this one. Leave some gap on the reference line, right? Take your protractor, keep your protractor on that line, 45 degrees to VP. I am marking here 45 degrees line, right? So how to construct this one? Third position, assume that this second position was in a box, right? So I am taking, anyway I wrote here numbers, no? So I am writing here A, B, C and D. See, A, B, C, D is a box consisting of ellipse. Now what I will do, I will measure this AB, I will draw here. I will measure this BC, I will draw here. CD, I will draw here. AD, I will draw here. An angle of 45 degrees, right? So anyway, I have drawn here. So same I am drawing here. AB length is anyway 60, right? Then this is the minor axis length. This will be here 35, right? Then next anyway, again this will be here 60. and this point is here 35. Right? Name it as here A, B, C, D. Now same process. In between A and B, how many lines are there? Take the distance from A to first line. Mark the point. First line to second line. Mark the point. Second line to third line. Mark the point. Third to 4. 4 to 5. You can mark either with compass or either directly with scale. With scale also you can mark, or with the help of compass. See, anyway I have drawn here, so simply again I am drawing here. Mark the distances and draw here. Right? Now next, in between B to C, how many lines are there? In between B to C, see, extend these lines. Extend these lines. Right? Now in between B to C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Measure the distance from B to first line to second line to third line to fourth line to fifth line. Measure the distances, mark the points. You can measure either with compass or either with scale. Right? Right. Now mark the points in between A and B. This is the first point. So this is naming it as 1 of 2, 2 of 2, 3 of 2. See, midpoint is 4, 2. In between B and C, midpoint is 4, 2. Right? Then next 5, 2, 6, 2, 7 of 2. See, in between C and D, 7th point. 8 of 2, 9 of 2, and 10 of 2. See, in between AD, 10th point, in between AD, 10th point. 11 of 2, and this is to a 12 of 2. Sorry. Right? Now after that, join this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Right? You will get an ellipse here. Right? Now, if you see the question now, the top view of the diameter through point 1 makes an angle of 45 degrees with VP. Now, if you extend this first point, right, mark the point here, right, place your protractor here, and measure the angle. See, definitely it makes an angle of 45 degrees. So write down here 45 degrees. That is the question. Right? After constructing this all, if you extend this line, it will make an angle of 45 degrees only. Right? Now after that, you know the process. From 7, draw a projection line. From 6 and 8, project the line. From 5 and 9, project the line. From 4 and 10, project the line. From 3 and 11, project this line. Right? And from 2 and 12, project the line. Right? Now you know from 1 to 1, 2 to 2, you have to mark the points. Right? So this is the first point to first point. Keep your scale in perpendicular manner. Write down this as 1, 2 dash. Next, second point to second point. 2, 2 dash. From third point to third point. Name it as 3, 2 dash. From fourth point to fourth point. Name it as 4, 2 dash. From fifth point to fifth point. Name it as 5, 2 dash. From sixth point to sixth point. Name it as 6, 2 dash. From seventh point to seventh point. Name it as 7, 2 dash. From eighth point to eighth point. Name it as 8, 2 dash. From ninth point to 9. 9, 2 dash. From 10th point to 10, name it as 10, 2 dash. From 11 to 11, 11 2 dash, and from 12 to 12 12 2 dash. See the points, intersection points, right? After getting all this, join here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, right? You will get the shape of the ellipse, right? So this completes your problem. After completion of your problem, please don't forget to write above the reference line, this is your front view, take height 5 mm and write, right? And below the reference line, this is your top view, take height 5 mm and write, right? And after completion of your problem, don't forget to write the positions, initial position, middle position and final position for all the problems, right? So this is your initial position, middle position, final position, right? So in this question they mentioned diameter of the circle. So diameter of circle is here 60 mm. Whenever you are marking diameter, don't forget to write here pi symbol, 60 mm. In this question they mention minor axis length. So minor axis length is here 35 mm, right? Now read the output of the question. Draw its projections. Okay, front view and top view is completed. And determine the angle made by the lamina with HP. That means you have to measure this angle. Theta equal to how much? This is the question. You have to measure the angle there, right? Keep your protractor there. Measure the angle. So here I got the angle as 55 degrees. I am writing theta equal to 55 degrees. Either I can write here or directly you can write here, right? This is the question. See, the semicircle problem and circle problems both are important. Semicircle problem and circle problem both are important. It takes time, but it is very simple. 1 2 3 4 5 6. We are remembering this. See, we are starting the problem in HP, ending will be in VP. We are starting the problem in VP, ending will be in HP.